Alright guys, and welcome back to the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We've got a moody back shot of Geralt here to start the episode, but of course he needs a little light. Now I was just going off doing a bit of exploring. I wasn't going to put it in a video, but then I stumbled across this particular location, and the reason I want to put it in the video is because I just found something and I have to share it with you. So if you open up the world map, just show you exactly where I am. I'm here by the Dragon Slayer's Grotto, which is here on the map. If you're interested, come down to there. There's a cave entrance. Come through here. You gotta fight something. I think it was an Ekinmara, which is basically a giant vampire type creature. Pretty horrible thing. But yeah, I managed to defeat it and then started searching the cave. And what did I find? I found a chest right here, and there is something rather special, or some things rather special in here. The diagrams for the Griffin armor, trousers, boots, and gauntlets. So this is the first part of the full Witcher gear Griffin set. And you may remember, and you can see Witcher George's journal there, but if I go into my inventory, you may remember that I had already picked up a particular book called Witcher George's Journal. Now if we have a look at this, the very first line says, having heard rumours of a dragon, I raced at full speed to Velen. And basically, this journal was designed to sort of lead you to this cave. You had to sort of decrypt it and figure out that it was here. I mean, I don't know how you would figure that out, apart from the fact that we're by something called Dragonstone. Maybe that would do it anyway. Let's grab this stuff. Just wanted to add that to the beginning of the episode. I've got to get out of here because we need to go back to finishing the end of this quest, the Whispering Hillock.
Melanie's eye. Ought to use it.
By sneaking out. Oh, thank God it's daylight out there. I've spent a little bit too much time here in the dark. Let me get rid of my wonderful torch. And quickly switch back to the crossbow, lest I forget to do that later. Yep, ready to go. Alright, so I'm going to race on down to the Bones location, wherever the map is taking me, and I'll see you in a second.
Looks like rain.
Looks like rain, because it is rain, Geralt. I mean, don't give up your day job as a Witcher and become a weatherman, for God's sake, will you, man? Somewhere in here. Oh, look at that. We've got another hag over there. Let's go deal with the hag first. Oh, God damn it. I forgot they threw their shit at you. It sort of stuns you for a little while. Oh, God damn it. So all you can do is dodge until your screen is cleared. I do like that effect, though. I'm actually going to die in a minute. I've got to be careful. There it is. Chopped its arm off and give her tits a good burning. Burn her tits off. Sorry, that I'm getting a little excited now. Damaged my bloody weapon like I thought it was going to. Have I got a repair kit? No. Right, well I might have to go back to my Viper Silver Sword until I can repair the Moonblade. Oh, it's such a good weapon though. Anyway, we are searching around here, so going to use my Witcher senses. Oh, here we go. I think we found it.
Strange bones. Don't seem human to me.
Okay, calm a horse using the Axis sign and mount it. So we've now got to find a horse. Not a problem. Ah, here we go. We found a horse. A black horse, no doubt. Right, let's Axie it. We've got one. Under our spell, no? There it is. Oh, we've actually managed to Axie two of them. Alright. Horse is done. Don't worry, Roach. Don't get jealous or anything. I'm only riding this because I have to. Okay, now it's a pretty nasty thing that we have to do here. We don't have to do this,
Faster.
But this is what I've chosen.
Ready. We can start.
Let me fly, raven wings. Lay things amidst the feathers. Place all beneath my heart. My heart you must pierce. and bring the steed.
Yeah, they're all here. I've got the steed. It's right here. Start the ritual. Trick the being in the tree and destroy it is an option here. Now, I can still decide to kill this thing. And some say that's a good thing, that's a bad thing. It's a bit debatable. But we're going to start the ritual. I'm going to do it this way. Because why not?
I offer raven feathers.
Once I was free, I shall be free once more.
I offer your remains.
Once I was flesh, I shall be flesh once more.
So I'm choosing this path because I've never done it. He's like, get me out of here. Oh my god, it's so dark. Look at that beauty.
Free the children.
I shall. A word once given must be honored.
Well, there we go. Tell the Elderman of Downwarren you took care of the problem, so we basically have to go lie now. Ghost in the Trees updated. Quest Ladies of the Wood, which is where this all really started, has been updated. So let's go to Downwarren. We're going to have to lie through our back teeth about what happened here.
Magic. A place of power.
Geralt, we were just there, mate, and you still got it. So, here be the werewolf that we killed. Alright, Alderman, it's done, I promise. That horse with the red eyes, nothing to do with me.
Solved your problem. Just in case, though, avoid the Whispering Hillock for a while.
Cannot be. Where's something lurking there?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Okay, the spirit had possessed the tree, destroyed something, don't know what it was. Or you don't want to know. I think I like the mystery of this answer.
Believe me, you don't want to know.
What have you done?
Doesn't matter. No, doesn't matter. We don't need to talk about it.
Went up the hill, took care of the problem. The details are my concern.
Aye, truly said. I knows naught of such things anyway.
The crones, or the ladies of the wood as you call them, said to remind you about payment. Take it you know what they want?
Aye, I do. Give me the dagger. Be back soon.
I mean, if you're going to go bald, you got to do it gracefully, haven't you? Well, you've got this single tuft of hair at the front of your head. Don't grow it out longer than any of the rest of it. It just looks silly. There you go. Now you remember that they spoke through ears or something like that. The crones said so.
There's payment. Take it to the ladies, will you?
What the hell was that?
'Tis our pact. You're a stranger, you don't know life here. It's honest pay for their protection.
So, all those ears in the woods.
Put it out your mind, master. You soon be leaving and we must tarry on, our young'uns and their young'uns after 'em. No gods nor masters watch over Velen. The land is no man's. He who wants to survive must seek his own protectors.
Did you notice it? Did you notice there was a little bit of earwax actually right in the middle of the ear just after he cut it off? That's horrible. Nice attention to detail, but nasty all the same. Here, here. And you thought they were going to be beautiful. Well, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, I suppose.
Young man. He's even lovelier in real life.
In real life, you're different than you were in the tapestry.
Well, bring it here.
Bring it here. Very good, I like that. It's a good pun.
not oglit.
You disobeyed us once more.
We are forgiving creatures, but you allowed the children to escape.
They never wanted to flee. They liked it here. They played.
Your punishment must be harsh. Now silence! We must speak to the white-haired one.
I know that mark. This is Anna, the wife of the Baron of Crow's Perch.
She belongs to no man.
A fruit ripened in her womb. A fruit sprouted from seeds sown by a man she detested.
We helped her. She agreed to serve. She bears the mark. She is ours. Come. It is another woman who interests you. Speak, white-haired one.
So finally, we find out the identity of this woman who was looking after the children. That is the Baron's wife, Anna, who we've been searching for a very long time. Finally, we can hopefully release her. We'll see. There's options. You used me, or why do you look different now? Yeah, actually, I'm curious.
You looked different in the tapestry.
We're all dressed up just for you. If you only knew how much time we spent in front of the glass.
I'm taking that
Do
wicker
you desire us?
face mask isn't for COVID reasons. Do I desire them? Is that polymorphism? Oh my god. You know why I'm here. Is it?
I'm impressed. Polymorphism, a rare talent.
Oh, I'd suck every last drop out of you.
Oh my god. I think I'm gonna throw up.
To be woven together with you? I'd be your best and last.
Okay. Can we change
Not
the
what
subject?
I came for.
Yeah, please.
Our deal. I did my part, now you do yours.
A word once given, we never break. The girl. Mousy blonde. That's what they call it.
Thin as a rail, terrified, exhausted. She could barely stand, the poor thing.
We cared for her as best we could. Like she was our own daughter.
Wasted affection. She proved a very naughty girl.
Mischievous, stubborn, and selfish.
Mischievous, stubborn, selfish? That's not true. Do I care whether I believe them or not? Don't really. Where is she?
Don't believe you. They say you always keep your word, so tell me everything, exactly as it happened.
We shall tell you, brave boy. We knew someone special was to arrive. We read beast entrails, saw the omens.
We would glimpse her likeness, a mirage in a puddle. She came from the lower swamp. We knew not at first it was her the omens had spoken of.
A child of the elder blood, the sown seed that will burst into flame.
God, look how tiny Ciri is compared to that thing.
She fell into our hands.
God, that's just hideous. These creatures are amazingly designed.
Elder blood.
The blood of the traitress. Does she sleep?
Like a lamb.
Come sisters. No point in dawdling. The table's set. The cauldron bubbles.
We cannot. You know she is meant for him.
Elrith will get her. He will. But not whole.
Well said. We'll just have a sample.
I'll take her feet. Lovely. Plump. Perfect for a broth.
I can taste it already. Very well. Get on with it.
Yep, she's one step ahead of you guys. Or girls. If you can call them girls.
You'll regret that, girl. Regret it dearly.
Oh, there he was. He nearly got her. Imlerith.
Come back.
Oh, but it's not the only thing in the bog. Oh, God. Drowners as well. Really? I think that's a bit of overkill, don't you think? She's such a formidable fighter, Ciri. Absolutely incredible. Okay, any more? Any more? Yeah, come on. Oh, I've got to escape. Of course. I don't know why I'm stood around here fighting these things. Let's just go. Just keep going, Ciri. We got this. They're going to keep on spawning, and I don't want to get caught by what's-his-face. She could have kicked every one of their asses, though. Oh, apart from this one, maybe. That was close. Then what?
You tried to kill her. Tried to butcher her like an animal and eat her.
Her blood. The taste brought back memories of our youth.
Elder blood. Extraordinary girl. But you know that. Such a shame she fled.
Okay, I won't let you get away with it. Or I'll find her and I'll come back for you. Or do we do this now?
You tried to kill her. Can't forgive you for that.
Waste of words. Our fates are bound true. But now is not the time for that to bear fruit.
Got the eyes on that one.
Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog.
Each time you see her, she will be a mirage. And if you find her, the girl will die.
Oh God, what are you doing?
Some light.
Oh, that last one was a ass slap? She's a slight twerk? Oh my God. I mean, they're only human. It is Geralt of Rivia after all. Okay? I mean, you can't blame him, can you? Alright. We are here, finally returned to the Baron's Keep. Let's see what he's got to say for himself. Now we know where his beloved long-lost wife that he beat has been found.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Well, where do we start? The three witches, the thing under the tree, your missus. We should really start there. Heard anything about witches in the area? How do you? No, I know where your wife is.
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Like that. Long pause, long dramatic pause. Well, yes. My opinion doesn't matter is interesting. But on a personal level, our opinions, the viewers, it does matter. That's the whole point of this particular part of the story. It does matter what we think. Geralt, maybe not so much.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
This is very true. There is always another side to the story. So tell me how it was with you, really.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. Alright then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
So your fault after all. Nice clean line. I like that. I'm gonna run it anyway because I think it's funny.
Still seems like your fault to me.
Will you let me finish?
Alright. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend. A dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. Her things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her.
Knob liquor. Sorry.
Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Oh my god. I know this is a very delicate subject, but I love this guy's language. The way he speaks, that's one of the main flipping things why this game is so great. It's such a good script. Anyway, so he killed the man his wife had been having an affair with for years. I mean, obviously, he's very quick to fly off the handle, to put it lightly. But I suppose that does explain some part of why he would have been seen to be overreacting if nobody knew about this. I don't know.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
So interesting, isn't it? So she tried to kill him, he hit her, and then now the Baron gets the reputation of being a wife beater, and their relationship was just completely dead in the water, right? What do you think? Is there blame? Is there any blame to be thrown at either side? Is it something that just happens? Do we have to have some individual at fault? Do we have to blame them both? It's hard to pick it apart, really. I like Geralt's third option here. Can't say I really care. That also could be what you're thinking right now, so I'll move on swiftly. But I think this is an interesting story. You're at fault, or seems you deserve each other. I don't want to say either of those two things, so I'm going to go with I don't care.
Don't know why you're telling me all this. Your relationship with your wife? Your concern, not mine.
Ah, a witcher. Should have expected as much. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
Well, this is complicated. Your wife is with the crones. No, she made a pact with them. And do you remember what the crones actually did start talking about the baby that she didn't have? And she made a pact with them about that? This is what it's about.
She made a pact with the crones and, well, I think she might have lost her mind.
The Lubberkin, you know?
What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
So that baby, the baby that I titled "Do Not Fight the Baby" as in memory of a very good comment on the tips video that I made. That baby we fought, or could have fought, didn't fight, turned into a Lubberkin and followed, you know, the glowing one that led us through the swamps to certain things. Well, that was the baby that the crones caused to be miscarried. So, it all comes around in circles, doesn't it? The story's great as layers are peeled away. So, I wouldn't recommend going to the swamp, but I suppose...
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my arse waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
We had a deal. Time you fulfilled your end. That's true. That's true. He's still supposed to tell me more about Ciri. You're working with Nilfgaard. Why? How did you wind up here? Oh no, these are all the bog standard questions. I think we should just go with, look, we had a deal, mate. Fess up.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now, what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute. It landed right in front of us. I thought we'd breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
So good. You see though, in that when it landed inside the horse. Right, where are you? We need to get it down on the ground. Come on. How do I get it down? With Geralt, of course, I can just use Ard, but I don't have any skills with Ciri. Only the dodge. There we go. Now we're talking. Beautiful creature. It's a shame to do this to it. Oh god, she's poisoned me. Okay, I'm nearly dead. I've gotta just bide my time a little bit. It's all over. It's like it's got a cockerel's face. It's gorgeous looking. Cock-a-toodaloo. Toodaloo. See you, Baron. Good luck. Well, we know he survives. Get to the top of the tower and rescue the Baron.
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
Oh, all right then. Come on, Ciri. Let's go. I love these little backstories. I mean, it's great to play as Ciri anyway, because she's a boss. We're not going up that way. Okay, so the game has been very clear in the direction I need to take. Has it? Has it really? Not really. Where do we go? Ah, here we go. I'm hoping by the time we get to the top I've healed a little bit. What an amazing looking thing. Creature design is stunning. Oh, you legend. Come on, do it. I was really hoping we'd see a decapitation there. I think maybe that was supposed to happen. Oh, well, it is now. Good job. She is the goat. Brilliant. Just brilliant.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
That's the thing with the Baron. He is... for the most part, he's a good man. It's just that's the thing with people. People have good and bad within them and capabilities of both, right? We mustn't be so quick to cancel someone for one or two things. I mean, no, that's not right either. Oh, I don't know. What do I know? Forget it. It's why I must go.
I certainly hope not. It's brought me no small trouble.
Meaning?
I must flee. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
They became quite close, didn't they? So how did Ciri get past the Redanian blockade? Yeah, do you think he would know? I mean, we'll ask anyway.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
And where'd you get these? Now you remember when we went there? We went all the way to Novigrad. And we couldn't get in, so we just jumped off the bridge and swam in. One of the quests we have is to get a safe passage so that the guards will let us across the bridge. So I think maybe this will lead us to that path.
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True. But with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Well, generosity is exactly why we do what we do in The Witcher. Yes, give me all your coin. You convince me, I'll go.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
So the Baron's story is not yet over.
There you are! Escaped again. Sorry, we was never here.
Random encounter?
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast, but he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Doesn't look like a monster. Well, that's true, but where did he get his name? Uma Thurman?
Strange name.
Aye, strange, but he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damned foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
Probably not his name. It'd be like a bit like Groot or something. It's just like, I am Groot. It's the only thing he can say.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
You won him. It's exactly. You won a living creature. That's disgusting. I mean, well, it's only what people have done worse, haven't they? in games of cards, the things that have been won and lost. I mean, I said a living creature. I suppose you could play for a horse or a dog or something like that, couldn't you? That's perfectly acceptable. Nothing better to play for, or tell me how it happened? Yes.
Funny story. How so?
I went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Brilliant. So you have a court jester?
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
He's not without his regrets, is the Baron. So they're off to find Anna in the woods, and we will join them. But not in this episode, it will be in another one. But the story of the Baron is not yet done. But before we finish up today, there's a couple of things I want to do. Namely, gain a trophy, Family Counselor. Isn't that great? Man, maybe you should give up your day job, Geralt.
One fucked up face.
First of all, I'm going to visit my stash and check out the armor I can actually wear. For the first time, the trousers of 1,000 flowers. I mean, at least I'll smell nice. So let's grab these. And the steel sword of 1,000 flowers, and also the White Widow of the Valley of Flowers. It's absolutely beautiful. The thing about this sword, though, it only has one, both of these swords actually, they only have the one runestone slot. So arguably the others are still better, but I want to wear something. As you quite correctly pointed out. Who was it who said it in the chat? Is it me, or does Geralt look a bit overweight? And it's this particular bit of armor that he's wearing. It really is. It's sort of bowed out in the middle. He's underneath that. He's a prime specimen of a man, I promise you. And in fact, we'll prove it now by switching out his outfit. Let's do this. I mean, we should put on the full set really to give us the full look here. Okay, and just as I was saying, just to prove the point of him being ripped, there you go. Ladies, you got what you wanted there. You happy? Right. Now I'm going to stick this on. I mean, it's a heavy set of armor, but it looks pretty good. Oh no, it's medium. I beg your pardon. It's medium armor, and there is actually a perk. Yeah, it's one of these. So for every piece of medium armor increases Signy intensity by 5%. These are kind of good to have if you've got spare points, and I've got spare points. So I'm going to grab one of these. And I'm going to slot it. And as I said, there's a couple of fast attack upgrades that I really want to get. Precise blows. Finally finishing off with the whirl. Crippling strikes. This whole tree I want to consume. But for the first thing, I want this arrow deflection. I'd mentioned it, I think, in the last episode, and I need it because it's a pain in the bottom. So, slightly upgraded, and I think that's it actually. You can't upgrade it anymore. We'll stick it over here. But what you really are aiming for is everything in here to be red or blue, and then the corresponding mutagen that you put in here to be the same color, and it will amplify the effects of all of the things that you've got in that side. I may have explained that badly, but that's how I see it. I've got to say, Geralt, I'm digging this armor. Looks pretty good.
Might catch something.
I think there's like a... Oh, am I over encumbered? I think I might be. Yeah, I am. I've got to go and... Oh, what do I do? What do I do? I've got to put some stuff in my stash. Damn. Right, now that is done, let's get out of here. And the last thing I want to do today is go and speak to this armor. We're going to open up another sort of quest line here. Let's talk to Fergus. This is the guy that I need. Well, first of all, I actually want him to do a few practical things for me. I want him to repair some kit, take out some of the runes that I've got in swords I'm not going to use anymore. But, first of all, I'm looking for a master armorer.
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor. Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now. Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do say so myself.
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take a shite in the bushes?
Yeah, could you do that as well? That'd be good.
Sounds great. Can you make a suit like that?
No, but find someone who can and I'll gladly meet them. Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Tordarroch used on Undvik.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for his armour. Said Tordarroch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into. Say I find the tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
On condition you bring the tools. But only then.
Got it. Know where the forge is?
These legends mention where the forge might be?
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave. Clanfolk carved out a rock face to build it.
Alright, there we go.
Look for the tools next time I'm in Skellige. Take care now.
We will be going to Skellige eventually, but I want you guys to remember this. If you're watching the whole series, you know, because it will become important later on. Well, thank you very much for watching today's episode. Just wanted to get some repairs done. Next up is the mission in Novigrad. We've got to go all the way over there to visit Triss in her house. But, as you know, we've got a side quest, and I'm not done with the Baron's story just yet, so I haven't decided which one of these I will do next. Quite like to round out a few things here in Valen, and we've got tons and tons of side quests in this area to do. So maybe the next episode, if you guys want to see some, I'll do a few of the side quests around here. Some of them are hardly short, so there's plenty of content to get out of this game. My God, you have no idea. I'll see you very soon, though. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get a good look of Geralt in his new shiny armor. I like that. Looks pretty decent. All the best, guys. Take care, and good night.